Listen, he lost to a fucking hard man, that Luis Lopez, mate. He finished him off with a lovely upper.
Fucking talk to one another so that I've only got one set of eyeballs and we had 3 shows to watch. Hi guys, welcome back to Fighters Talk TV. With my good pal Max. How you doing, buddy?
Yes, I'm very well, thank you very much.
What a night of boxing. I mean, first of all, I want to talk to the promotional companies. Eddie Hearn, Sky Sports, Frank Warren.
Yeah.
Do us a favour. Fucking talk to one another so that I've only got one set of eyeballs and we had 3 shows to watch.
Yeah.
It was a great night of boxing. I mean, what has it got to be over 30 different fights, wasn't there, up for selection? And let's break straight into it. But I want to give a special mention because normally we're going to do the 3 main fights, right? But I want to talk about 2 people quickly before we jump into the 3 main fights of the night. Now, I watched the Mauricio Lara and Leigh Wood on the Zone, and then on my other eye...
Your other eye.
and on my other eye, I was watching the Lawrence Okoli, Chris billam-smith fight, right?
Yeah.
Now, before the bell, right, so they do a show called Before the Bell, Campbell Hatton stops his opponent. Now, Campbell started like right high on the mountain. Everyone was expecting those from they didn't give him a chance to go in. And now he's from going like second on the bill. He's now not even included on the main show. Yes. But he had a great stoppage. So I just want to say, well done, Campbell. Fight your way back. Tell Eddie Hearn I think you deserve a pay rise. Okay, and that's the other. And then
I should send your dad after him.
Yeah, with some severe body blows, right?
Yes.
But the other thing I want to talk about is the pig. Okay, so Joe Pigham, it's been a great fight. Really, some good amount of knockouts, but I think he just came up short. And I'll talk about who he came up short about a bit later on, because hopefully we're going to be talking to him in a few weeks' time.
Yes.
He's going on holiday, so he said, give me a shout when I get back and I'll make some time to talk to you. So that would be great news for us. Very, very great news. The Savage will be on the show, hopefully.
Yes, hopefully.
Yeah, that's it. Hopefully. Okay, so why don't we talk about your fight? Who did you watch?
Well, I watched Lamati versus Nick Ball.
Okay, that was a good fight, was it?
Yes, it was a good fight as it goes, quite action-packed, and they was even nicknaming Nick Ball as the mini Mike Tyson with the vicious left hook.
Right.
Yeah, but Lamati wasn't going to roll over as easy as everyone thought, and he put on a good show, but Nick Ball was just too powerful. He was literally throwing him across the ring, with one arm, and then going in there with a few combinations. But he got the win in the end, which was good.
That's all it's about, really. You've got to get that big W in it. So what really stood out about that fight for you? Also, didn't you watch the Michael Conlan fight?
Yes, I did. I don't know. I don't think he was expecting what Luis Lopez had to offer, if you know what I mean. I think he was just far too strong for him. More of a technical fighter. In the end, he destroyed him. And I don't think he's going to come back from this. I think that's knocked his confidence in a big way. A bit like AJ, your mate.
Yeah, for all those who don't actually know, I'm a big fan of AJ and Max don't like him.
No, I don't like him, and I still say to this day, Jake Paul beat him. Not Jake Paul.
What are you on about? Jake Paul fought his brother.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, don't rely on Max's boxing brain, okay? But he's getting there.
Yeah, I'm still getting over the weekend.
Oh, it was a hell of a fight, wasn't it? So,
yeah.
A couple of things, obviously. Michael Conlan, he's going on. He's having a break now. Obviously, he wants to see where he's going. He tweeted earlier to say, I want to have a little look about my career. It's very difficult to see how he's going to continue on with his career, because I think he's coming from back-to-back losses now. But
listen, he lost to a fucking hard man, that Luis Lopez, mate. He finished him off with a lovely upper, and the towel just thrown straight in. he's never going to recover from it. He was just getting battered in the end. It reminded me of Carly last weekend. You know, he got knocked down and never recovered. So it was a similar sort of fight. You know, again, the Mexicans, tough people.
Very, very tough sort of fighters, really.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, and also I think when you sit there and you look at that, you know, who was fighting, there's some great undercards that are going on, you know, as well with it. I think it's just going from strength to strength.
If you listen to Luis Lopez and that, like before the fight, he said, inside 7 rounds, I'm going to stop this man. And I think it was the 5th round, he knocked him out.
Yeah, I mean, so the quick question I have for that, do you think the towel was thrown in at the right time? Do you think it was too early? I mean, every fighter wants to go on his shield.
No, I don't think it was thrown in too early. I think he was going to get beaten up, basically, and, you know, put the towel in now. You know, he got the vicious knockdown, and he wasn't really with it. He had to go on a oxygen mask and all that after the fight, so I think it was a good call.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go on to one of mine then, right? That I really, really want to talk about, and that was the Lawrence Okoli versus Chris billam-smith, right?
Yeah.
Now, Lawrence Okoli has been demolishing everybody he's been put in front of, and Chris billam-smith and Lawrence Okoli go back a long way, right? So they were sparring partners for a very, very long time, so they know each other very, very well. And this was, how do you put it? It wasn't the most thrilling fight of all.
No.
Lawrence Okoli got put down 3 times, and I only think realistically he was put down once. Okay.
Yeah.
Rest I think, but it was grubby. Okoli was leaning on him, trying to be the bully, but CBS managed to catch him quite a few times, and the right man won.
I said to you earlier, didn't I? Has this man Okoli never been knocked down before? The way I see him fighting was very schoolboy scrappage. You know what I mean? I can't believe he's never been put on his arse before.
Well, yeah, that was the first time. I mean, I was so shocked. I tweeted out and shared his first put down, and I think if I was sitting there again, I was quite disappointed with the fight. I mean, Chris billam-smith did everything that he could have done. You know, Okoli was put down 3 times. There was 2 points deducted from him. Okoli just wouldn't stop raising his shoulder and putting his head in his head, and it was just dirty tactics. It wasn't like I'd call a clean fight. It wasn't like the other fight, the Lara versus Wood fight, which was a bloody good fight, you know?
Yeah.
There was no sort of knockouts or anything like that, but there was a knockdown in that fight. We'll talk about that in a minute. But I was quite disappointed with it. Well, apparently Lawrence Okoli's going to hit the rematch. He wants to fight CBS again. There's a bit of a bromance going on between the two of them. They are very, very good friends, so it must be difficult to batter him, but I think I'm pretty sure there was a clash of heads as well, because Okoli just likes to lean in with his head. But it was nice to see, as well as that, you know, to see there's some really good heavy respect between those two fighters.
I'll see it afterwards. Like once the fight finished, CBS was on the floor. You know, obviously it meant the well to him winning, and Okoli, you know, as soon as he sort of stood up, cuddled him, you know, big respect there, you know what I mean? I think it was just nice, because normally the loser is a sore loser and don't want to know, but, you know, he stayed around, waited for him to have his moment, and then congratulated him, which I thought was wonderful sportsmanship.
Well, that's it. I just think it was a great fight. So, I'll tell you what, let's move on then to the last one of what we're going to talk about. The Leigh Wood, Mauricio Lara fight. Now, it started off with a bit of controversy, right? Because Mauricio Lara was stripped of the title before the event ever went out.
Yeah, so, was it? Because the weight?
Yeah, he came in about 4 or 5 pounds too heavy.
Yeah.
And he didn't make the weight, so according to the rules, you get stripped of the title. So Leigh Wood had to fight a heavier man, so in a separate weight division, okay, to win a title that he lost. So what would have happened is Lara would have been stripped. Lara couldn't win the title either way, but he'd already been stripped before the fight.
Do you think Lara didn't give it his all, knowing full well when he lost the belt?
No, I don't believe he did, because he actually stopped him in good fashion in the first fight. He caught him with a lovely left hook that put him out.
Yeah.
Listen, I've said it a million times, and I'll say it another million times. If you ever step into that ring, you've got a fighter's chance. You've got 2 hands, right? And it doesn't matter whether you're a pugged out ex-fighter like me, or whether you're Anthony Joshua, okay, or Leigh Wood. If you catch a right hand at the wrong time, you're going down, that's the end of the fight. And a lot of the times now, because of the recent deaths, around 15 to 20 boxers a year die in that ring, okay? Which is more than die in MMA, for example.
Yeah.
And the late great bare knuckle boxing champion called Lenny McLean used to say that this breaks quicker than this. And when you pad this, you do damage to that. So, you know, there's a lot of early sort of stoppages in there, and I don't believe that Mauricio Lara was ever thinking he was going to lose that fight.
Yeah, I did think, because going back to Lamarty and Nick Bowles' fight, that I felt was stopped a little bit too early. You know, I mean, it was throwing off some combos and all that, but I felt that was a little bit too early. You know, his trainer should have given him that little bit extra, you know, even another 30 seconds or something to sort of get out of it, because he wasn't like unconscious or anything, he was just under heavy blows, you know. But, you know, I'm not the trainer, you know, he's not my man in the ring, so he's doing the right thing, he's protecting his fighter. And
I guess that's all we can hope for. That's all we can hope for. I mean, it's a devastating sport at the best of times. Anyway, guys, that's the end results of the weekend show. Thank you very much to Matchroom, Sky Sports, or Boxer, and BT Sport and DAZN, of course, and Queensbury for that fantastic weekend of boxing. However, do remember that there is only me and Max here at Fighters Talk TV at the moment, so we can only watch 2.
Yeah, it's like I said earlier, I haven't got 3 sets of eyes and I ain't got 3 tellies to watch it on, so do your job properly and put it on one show or something.
Yeah, just bleed and ring one another and sort it out. Anyway, guys, thanks very much for joining. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and hopefully we'll see you back here very, very soon. Take care, goodbye.
See you later.